This is technical stuff. Right? You're gonna hold there? You're gonna hold? All right. Okay. Where is... What? Bro, I had another thing. It's gonna continue from yesterday. Alright, so this shit. What's going on, Martin? I didn't see you here till now. I'm just still setting up. There's a lot of stuff to set up, dude. I'm on 4 different channels, so I'm like running around. I'm always drawing. Check it out. This is my homage cover for Dark Knight 2 for issue 2 of the FWACATA comics series. So this is my original comic. I'm starting to do the homage cover for the second issue. Hey. I'm also on Twitch. This going on here. Cool. Also on Twitch. Man, the setup here is always takes a bit. Am I supposed to do the same thing on there? So you have people set up in different parts. So I'm like just trying to get everything. Man, it takes forever. All right. Oh no. That card wants to be lost forever. Anywho. Just in case you guys want to see some of the sketch cards, this is the stuff I did yesterday. Well, these 2 cards. Did this rogue card, finally finished it. Got some that detail work out of the way. Got some other stuff. I love Celia, but I'm not up for Celia right now. Oh, jeez. Here's the Batman I did yesterday. Warming up. Here's a meat hook card I'm going to be finishing. I got to finish some for... Here's a Wolverine card, too, that I'm going to be finishing. This is just... A lot of times, these are the cards that I lay around to check the colors on something. You can also do something like this, where it's a diptych, where you have like two different cards and you put them, connect them. So they can be fighting each other. I got to finish those. I want to do the all Ninja Turtles like that. A quick Wolverine color one. And then this is this old Skeletor that I started that I never finished, and I found it. It was in between a bunch of books that I was working on. So if there's something like that you're looking to get, right now I have black and white sketch cards at $10, but I could do something like this on it. In case you guys are looking for anything, let me know. I also got... I'm gonna be soon putting these out on Whatnot finally, so you can pick this up. This is issue 1 of my anthology of my comic book series. You can get all this different stuff, first appearances and everything else. Fun, crazy comics. Hey, motherfucker. So if that's something you're looking for too, these are going to be going for $10 with a sketch in the back. Slight sketch. This is going to be like, pencil sketch, something fast. If you want something, if you're looking for a sketch cover, I do have separate prices for sketch covers on the back of these. These are a bit cheaper than the other sketch covers, but it's way better paper, man. I did my due diligence. So then I'm doing issue 2. Yeah, I moved so much stuff yesterday. I was trying to put my comic book collection in order. The little that it is right now. I gotta take my phone. So what I've been doing is sort of doing homage covers. That's what I want to do for the series. So every time a new issue comes out, you'll get a new homage cover. So right here, this is the homage cover for issue 2 that I did for my book. For issue 1, which is the Marvel Comics Presents. So I did FWACATA Comics Presents, Meat Hook. I did the same font for it. Here's my fat ass as Silver Surfer. I never looked that good. And then, this is the same in the back. This is the Kickstarter exclusive. So I only have very few of these left. These are mostly for cons and stuff like that. So in that vein, and these I'm not selling yet because I'm still fulfilling my Kickstarter. I'm just finishing up now. Just want to make sure I have enough. Then whatever is left, I'm going to have for sale. But then for the issue 2, I'm doing the Dark Knight 2 as an homage cover using Meat Hook. Meat Hook is kind of like my flag character. And so that's the one that I keep coming back to and messing around with. And yeah, that's what I'm kind of aiming to do right now with this. And so yesterday I was trying to get this just down, in the right way, make it Frank Miller styled and the sketching and everything else. I forgot this erase is a piece of shit. That's an old pencil I just had lying around and I just grabbed it to draw. But it was just the perfect weight. It wasn't an H, it wasn't a B. And that's why I liked using it. So then I'm thinking of painting the rest of this into gouache. So I might be doing that there. But you guys let me know if there's anything you're interested in getting. If I did lower some prices for the summer because I am out of school right now and I am just working at a regular job at GameStop. Boy, it's all right. It's actually, it's kind of reminiscent of the comic shop, but a little bit less fun because shit I don't really care about sometimes. Video games are cool and all, but I'm just not that into them. Other than Overwatch and Marvel Snap, I don't really play that many games. If you guys have any questions or anything, let me know. If you want to see more of my artwork, you can go to FWACATA on Instagram. I was going through some shit with him lately. I did a podcast about it. If you guys want to look at, I'm also on Facebook, X, and Instagram. But you go to FWACATA.com, you can see everything on there. And now, so my question to myself is, do I paint first and then I'll do the inks after? Because you want to do the Frank Miller, Lynn Varley kind of effect, and what it is that she would color everything, and then the inks would be printed on an acetate, and the acetate would go on top. And so to kind of emulate that, I kind of need to like color a little bit. Like I gotta figure out all the colors. What am I gonna do? I got my underpage already there. Thanks, Past One. Past One planned well. And I do want to already encase this thing because I want to have that look down. And one of the things I did want to do was let me finish getting the pencils down. Because I use a Lightbox to kind of trace all this, Lightbox app. And so some things I had to make up because it's covered, because there's the block here for Dark Knight Returns and then the block down there. So I'm trying to like make sure all this, as much as I want to emulate it, there's just certain things I want to. But like he has sneakers on, so most of the time, old dirty sneakers because they get worn out. But I feel like I got the face down pretty good because it looks like Meat Hook, but it looks like the Batman Dark Knight Returns battered face. I had to get rid of the little ears, obviously, on Batman, but I got like the wrinkles down on her face, so he's like nice and beat up. Um, so that was pretty cool. Hey, Pisces Monkey, what's going on, man? So I'm thinking I'm gonna lay down some really heavy orange in the background, and then I'll fuck it up with crayon later, and then I'll put the inks down. That's what I'm gonna be doing because I'm smart. Probably overdoing this, but fuck it. It is for a cover. It's gonna be for issue 2. Good morning, dude. I was explaining this is gonna be the homage cover for issue 2 of FWACATA. I'm working on finishing that. I just have to letter it. I have just the dumbest things, showing off like this is issue 1. Your stuff should be going out. I think I might have sent it already. Did I send it this week? I'm in the middle of packing everything. So there's this one, and then there's the homage cover. So these are going out. When I was doing this, the biggest thing was in the printing, they messed up in the back, right? And you see how like this is like it's black, and this one I decided to do a blue. Well, they didn't put the black and then blue, and then there was some kind of trace thing on here, and it was from a whole other the comic that's not even mine, and they messed up on the printing. And so they were kind of like really convinced that it was my file that was fucked up, and I'm like, how am my file gonna have, you know, comic shit that's not mine on it? And then they agreed, but then they took forever. They dragged their feet reprinting it because they did mess up. So it took forever to get the new ones, but it's in, and so I'm printing those out. Just shipping went up a lot, so I'm trying to ship everything with the little bit of money I have and get shit out there. So I'm trying to make it so that these brush strokes have some kind of wave to them, and when they're straight. I gotta draw your sketch card. If I remember right, you had a sketch card on the Kickstarter. So all those are going out this week. I'm trying to finish up. I'm just finishing up. Just finished up school. my job and school that I'm going to school right now. So it's been taking forever, dude. I literally bit off more than I could chew, but I ended up swallowing. Okay, that's not a good. Like, that's not a good way to say things, Juan. Don't ever say I ended up swallowing. Yeah, so I've been really busy with some of this stuff, trying to get it done. Let me check the other. Always, dude. Always. What about you? How's everything on your end? Oh, on YouTube, Cosmic Times. What's up, Martin? Twitch, YouTube, and where else? Oh, and Facebook under the FWACATA art page. Martin. Yeah, we should do a show together. I don't know when I'm gonna be doing a con. I thought you meant like a live show. I'm planning to do something with Kenny soon. We're gonna be doing live. I don't know about shows because for the Southwest, there's a couple of major ones. I want to get more stuff in before I kind of do more shows. I want to finish more comic book stuff. Um, Sorry, I'm checking the other pages to see if people have been writing stuff because I have people on YouTube, I have people on Facebook. Um, but yeah, I want to get as much under me before I hit the road because I want to have as many books possible. Um, that's my major thing right now, just to kind of get everything done. We were talking. My wife and I wanted to do Puerto Rico Comic Con because we were thinking of going there for like a week or two. Anyway, so be in San Juan for a couple of days, do the con, and then hit the rest of Puerto Rico. New York, I would like to do New York again. I feel like every time I do New York, I feel like I'm back on the map. When I do New York, so I would like to do New York again. It's just the expense and getting there, and being there. Because if I was an artist alley or a table, that would be kind of different. What's the other thing? I don't know. I gotta see what shows to do, man. That's the main thing. I've been thinking about stuff by Atlanta because I have family in Atlanta, so I can always like drop in there, see them, stay with them. So I'm thinking of doing something like that. And then what else is there? Want to see about doing Dallas. Dallas is still kind of far from me. It's 10 hours because that's what I explain to people all the time. I'm in West Texas. So when you're in West Texas, you really like it's not the rest of Texas. There's a huge amount of fucking land in between. Like I'm closer to New Mexico than to Texas. Look at it that way. I'm right next to it. So I'm trying to see about it. I just did Albuquerque Comic Con like last January, this January that passed, and it was all right. It was it was what we called an autograph show. Remember that, Martin? Um, Not fun. And I mean, it was fun. What am I saying? I try not to shit on anything. It's not bad. It's just that it wasn't a lot of comic book people. There were people there to get autographs, and that's the thing. I felt like I was at, more of almost like a horror convention slash like movie TV stuff, you know. And it was cool for that. I would like to being there, and I did good. I did all right. I more than broke even. I think I did enough to like come back. But I was like, yeah, I want to do a comic book convention. I want to go to a convention that's for comics. That's my main thing. So let me see how that goes. El Paso Comic Con here was whatever. I didn't even go or attend because it was just a lot of manga. It was an anime convention more than anything. And again, if I got a table for free, like we used to do when we used to go to those other cons, Martin, I would go and do it. If I got a table for free, I would go do it. because then whatever, it's local and it's there. But it's not even that, and that's I didn't even I didn't even get that, so I was like, forget it, which I don't blame them. I mean, who the hell am I? I'm just like showing up like, hey, I drew sketch cards for Upper Deck, and I did stuff for Marvel. Like, give me a table. They're like, well, we don't know you. You're not. They don't feel local, so there's that. So I'm trying to figure those antics out. So I'm doing this homage cover. So the first issue had this homage cover, which was my Marvel Comics Presents cover. And now I'm doing Dark Knight Returns, same character, Meat Hook, in that Frank Miller beat up style. I'm trying to get that done. I was showing off sketch cards I did yesterday. So like I have these up. I don't think I added it to this. I have to look it up again. So I did these sketch cards. I did this Rogue and I did this Batman. And then there's this Wolverine, old Skeletor. If you're looking for Ninja Turtles, you can get the pair. Right now, I have the black and white cards just for $10. I have them on a sale for the summer, just to keep me busy for black and white work. And it's whatever you want. And you get four $10 cards and put them together, or you can get 2, or you can get 8 individual ones. I don't care. As I head into summer, I gotta keep my hands busy until hopefully August. If I can bust everything out that I needed to do, I might have a teaching job by then. Comic Zone 405, what's going on? Sandman GRS. What's going on? I don't feel like people can see this totally. Yeah, I want to see it, Juan. Maybe they think you suck. What else is there? Shoot. Where is... That's a good question. I haven't seen that in a bit. Where did I put the watercolors? That is a good question. Oh, yeah. Let me show this off. I'm doing this for a message board. They hired me to do like an illustration of everybody that's a part of it. So I did it kind of like a Mad Magazine style, where I drew individual characters and their icons, people from the message board for a podcast. Some of them are actual portraits, some are their icons. Really happy with the bus, how it came out. That's the main character, Ghost. And I did this for Propane Man. These are just different characters. Got Sausage and S&M outfit. Raiders fan. I gotta go in there and I'm gonna try to get this thing down. I gotta get like the thinnest pen and work on that. This guy's like a furry capitalist. That's Propane Man right there. That's like kind of made up that character for him. His head's a propane tank. I gotta go back and put the blacks in. Yeah, I'm putting everything else in. There were a couple of other notes that he wanted to see. I'm trying to fit everything for all these different maniacs for this Australian guy there before I start finalizing on the inks. But that's one project that I'm working on right now. That's an illustration for somebody. I just finished doing a dog portrait for someone for Bobble Dilligaff. So I've been busy. I've been working on lettering. I got a bunch of lettering that I got to do. I'm waiting for some pages right now to finish a lettering project. I'm doing a video game script right now. I'm writing a script for a video game company. It's a big learning curve because not only do you write the script and the dialogue, right? So you have these different scenes and different actions. So if like the character says yes to one thing, no to something, you have to make the dialogue from that. And so that wasn't the problem. I was like, figuring out everything I could do to make the trees. But when you set it up, you have to do it on a fucking spreadsheet. I hate spreadsheets with a passion. Um, so I'm working on that with this company out of Finland. It was interesting. It's really interesting. The guy's been super patient with me. He's been super cool and patient with me because there's just some parts there that I'm like, nah, I didn't get too well. I was like, kind of like, huh? And he's just been very cool about explaining shit to me. Oh my gosh. I thought this was like a lighter. See, this is why I have to have a tryout page. That's the thing with a lot of markers nowadays. Like you go to test it out and it's a lot darker than what you want. And then these markers that are they're too fucking pink, man. It's like to me it's way too pink. All right, this will kind of emulate into what I want. I think it's going to be too dark, but I'm going to use it anyway because I think I'm going to lighten it using color pencil later on. Right? That's the plan. Is that the plan, Juan? Are we out of our fucking minds? Yes, we are. We chose to make comics for a living. Yeah, I'm committed to this now. At least it's slightly flesh colored. So what I'm trying to do, and you don't really see it on the camera, is that I'm trying to make the brushstrokes wrap around his muscle structure. If you look at the original one, it has that kind of flow. Like I said, Lynn Varley, when she was like coloring this, she would color everything and then put a black acetate on top with Frank Miller's inks, which is awesome because it blocks everything out. And I'm probably going to do the same, but in a digital form. But I do want this to have like a handmade strokey feel. It's so funny now that sometimes I talk to other artists about projects like this and like, dude, I want to do this, and they'll be like, well, if you open the file on Photoshop and you do that, I'm like, motherfucker, I'm drawing things by hand still. All right. I don't have an iPad. I'm not doing that right now. I can't, you know. It's all right. Just some of those darker parts I'm not really happy with. Like I said, I wanted to do it on this too before I go and say like put down a gouache, because if I put down gouache, it's gonna be lumpy, and I just didn't want to have anything too lumpy on here. And then yeah, the highlights will probably come from the color pencil. So I'm gonna do all that and then go back in with inks to make it look right. You get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? That's like I'm gonna then ink this before starting to color. I'll probably ink it afterwards. Oh yeah, and then I have some. I just got this stuff too, and I want to start using it. It's a very Liquitex basic acrylics, but it's the fluid ones. I really want to use this already. See how it works. Mhm. Guys, have any questions? Let me know. It doesn't even have to be about art. I don't care. I'll answer whatever your question you have. I know this looks really rough right now, but that's because I'm just laying down color. I'm gonna make it work once I get the inks down. Then I can do some weights. I can do some other stuff on there, some weighted lines, and that'll make everything pop. Right now, I'm almost not even, and I'm not doing flat colored. I'm trying to get this to conform to the shape of his muscles. So there's some kind of direction with the brushstroke. The bitch. Mm, 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 mm. Hey, Bobo, what's going on, man? Geez, Martin, you could have given me a like at least on YouTube. So yeah, so hopefully after this, I'll probably hopefully get some lettering done, get the stories. It's done. It's like all 24 pages. I just have to do the layout and then everything else, and issue two will be out. I'll probably be releasing it on my Patreon for everyone first there, for everybody at the $10 level and above. And then I'm gonna start building the Kickstarter. Now I do have another Kickstarter going on called Phantasmagoria right now that I'm part of. That's a just saw you were on. Thought I'd say hey. Oh, what's up, Mark, man? How you're working? Yeah, I gotta work on it later on, bro. It's just the way it is, right? But it's Friday, so it's Friday, you know. So I do have this coming out right now. You guys want to join it? Yes. Okay. Why is this being a master? All right. So there's the Kickstarter. If you go to Kickstarter, put Phantasmagoria. No, this for this Kickstarter is just part of what's it called? This is something I'm working on. They're putting the sexually transmitted demons in this little horror anthology. So I'm just putting it out. We're like halfway funded too, so I'm just getting people to get behind it. It's pretty cool. It has some really good shit. No one the variant cover from the last year. Very soon, dude. We got them in. I was just showing everybody at the beginning of the podcast of the live stream. I'm sorry. Like, so here's this one. These are it. They're finally in, nice and shiny and everything else. The biggest problem I had, see that there is a difference between these two. Like, see, this is a blue. This is a black. It's like a non-photo blue, so you can do stuff. The other one was like they had some ghost print of something on it, and then this was smeared and it was darker. It wasn't the color that it was supposed to be, and everything, which is non. It's supposed to be non-photo blue, and it was almost raised. It was almost like they put some kind of coat on it. It was weird. I think they crossed wires and stuff, so it took forever. They acknowledged it a long time ago. As soon as I got them, I was like, "Hey man, what's up with this?" And they were like, "Oh shit, sorry," but it just took forever for them to get it around the print. It happens in the printing world, man. At first, I thought it was me, man, and I thought I messed up on the file. I was like, "What the fuck did I do?" And I was like, "Nope." So then this is the cover for issue two, which is the Dark Knight Returns issue two, which is the crunchy Batman who's all scrunched up on the cover. I decided to say, okay, what's a really cool number two issue to do, and this is it. Ah, cool. You have your very own FWACATA collection going on, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, they should be going out soon, man. I'm kind of slow with it because it's just shipping is getting so fucking expensive. When I was doing this, I had it calculated at $6 a book. It's now $8 a book, $8 or like seven and something, almost eight. But also because I do it with the insurance and everything, just in case. I just don't trust the postal service. And then on the bigger stuff too, it's going to be a lot more. So I've had to budget it out and get them out through the summer. But I hope to have these like done very soon. I'm kind of like already mad at myself for taking so long. So let's do this. As far as view askew, I don't know, man. I mean, there's characters too. Like we haven't. I think I drew a movie for you already, though. I did movie. I haven't done the Jesus character. I don't think. Let me check the other live streams real quick. Just laying down the flat colors on this. This is still too dark. It's way hella dark. That's the thing too. Sometimes these guys they talk about pigment and it's not like, and they're doing it way too dark. It's like the pigment just comes out and blots everything out, and so it pulls it into a darker value. Even though it's bright and there's pigment can become too much. Kind of fucked up there. Okay. I see what I did wrong. I let my brain fucking go for a second, and I ended up coloring something that wasn't supposed to color. Whatever. I can fix it. Oh shit! Something happened on the thing. I'm like, things are happening, and I'm not. Babo, 2 sketch cards. What do you want to get? We can do a connecting sketch card thing, kind of like the Ninja Turtle stuff I did. That goes with it because it's dark like that. Buddy Christ and Kevin as director from Reboot. Okay, awesome possum, man. Let me get that down. Where's my pen? Kevin as director from Reboot. That's when he was still fat, right? And Buddy Christ. Oh, Cardinal Glick, which was George Carlin. Yeah. Oh, I fucking love that. He was great in that, man. I remember Kevin Smith talking about how serious he took the role. Like, he really learned his lines. He did his shit. Today's the 31st. Always put the date so that when I put it on my board of projects, I know what has been there the longest, what needs to be, I'll probably bust those out over the weekend. I'm going to be doing more live streams, man. I'll be doing more live streams. I'll probably do your cards on the live stream. Because, the summer's here. Kids are out of school. I don't know if I'm working next week because our district works one more week. But I doubt I'm going to be substituting for anybody on the last days. Unless somebody's done and they're like, fuck this. This is something. Let me see something. Should I? Yes, I should. Yeah. So I'm going to mess with this a little bit. I don't use these too much because it's really good for bigger pieces. But I was doing this at 11 by 17, which now in hindsight, I'm like, I should have done this at 11 by 17. This is watercolor crayon. It's very pigmentatious. And see, this is the right amount of pigment because when you go and mess with this, it'll actually blend well. It won't go too dark. Won't overwhelm the drawing. Believe it or not. So right now it looks like scritchy scratch, crazy shit, but it's actually gonna be watercolor. These are those Neo colors. I had this one for years. I had a fucking complete set that I think somebody stole from me when I was running the studio at the tattoo shop. I was fucking. Every time I open those up, I get pissed off, and I never think about somebody who stole my shit. That's the thing with artists. Remember, artists are just too lazy to work, too scared to steal. That's what it comes down to. I like using a watercolor brush. But since I moved out here to the desert, let me tell you, using water-based anything. One thing I learned is that this place is one big drying rack. There's times I'm like almost amazed at how shit dries so fast out here. Like watercolor or like, man, I'm drowning this shit and in 5 minutes it's totally intact. I know that this is not everybody's cup of tea. The indie character that I'm fucking drawing on a live stream. It's not fucking Batman. It's not Spider-Man. It's not some shit you know. And that's the thing, man. Everything's so fucking homogenized nowadays. Everything is just being flattened to the same thing. Social media flattens culture. And what is popular and what is wanted and what is needed is just turned into one thing, you know? And it's like everything loses its flavor. Even for myself, I find myself I'm more into finding out what is cool or hot in an area and what people are doing than what is given, you know? Like I find a lot of the art in Marvel is boring. DC has some good shit. Like there's some people I see them draw, Dan Mora and stuff like that. I'm like, fuck yeah, I like that shit. I want to read more. But other guys, man, I'm just what the fuck. I might go back with some paint and fucking fuck this up a little bit with paint too. Yeah, I'll definitely connect them, dude. It's so funny on the Facebook page, it actually transcribes what I'm saying. That's really cool. I wish we could do wide. I know we could probably. It could be done, right? I think we could probably set it up in some certain way. I'm thinking of like doing a new setup in the future, probably like connecting the GoPro I have and doing something with that. I think also you guys would see a lot better detail on here. But I got like the face down, like Frank Miller. A lot of the details of the muscles, the legs, kind of scrunching everything up. Remember, like too, that it's never going to be this wide. The cover is going to be a lot tighter, you know, because it's going to be like the cover from Dark Knight Returns. 6 minutes left on the live stream, guys. Let me know anything. Let me just do a little quick posting here. Yeah. And then yeah, I'll probably be selling this one with all the bullshit on it because this actually has still from Inktober, the prompt from a page before. Look how much ink I can get through. Go for it, dude, and try to enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your Friday. I'll hit you up when I'm doing the cards. I'll probably hit you up. It'll be sometime this weekend. I'll probably be doing it. Let me see how it is because I got to work all weekend too. I got a new job, so working retail for the summer, and so I'll let you know. I'll tag you. Working at GameStop. I like a part time gig. For teachers on the summer, if you're not getting paid, especially, you gotta get something like on the side to like make a little bit of money. Yeah, it's all right. 9 something an hour. It's kind of a bitch, but I most of the time stand all day. So like that's my major complaint. So it's not too bad. And today and this week I worked from like 4 to 9. If I could see movies, but they don't do shit there. They don't do. It's all video game commercials, man. I don't know. That's my major complaint. It's a little boring. It's not even hard work. It's just boring. My coworkers are a little boring too. I hate to say that too, but I don't know them fully yet. I just feel like they're just like basic as fuck. But do your thing, man. Have fun. I think I'll try to watch Clerks with my girl. I think she watched it a long time ago, but maybe she'll watch it again with me. These knuckles need to be colored. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Kind of went over everything like twice on this live stream. Feel like I'm super redundant. You're looking for a sketch card. If you're looking for slaps, you can look through everything on there. Pretty much how it works: you order whatever it is you order, and then you tell me here on DMs what you're looking for it to get. Hmm. You know what? As an homage, I'm going to put the yellow on the belt. This ink fucking goes hard, dog. Anyway, you know what? And there you go. So far, that's the colors on this cover. Like I said, this is the homage to the Batman DK2. I'm going to do for my own book, FWACATA. So if you want any details or want to get a copy of issue 1, go to FWACATA.com. I should have them soon on Whatnot. Let me check all the channels. Everything, my questions. Yes, you can purchase on Whatnot, guys. Right now, that's the main way to do it. I'm going to see if I build either a big cartel or something. I'm still trying to figure that out. The whole thing about getting an online store. Right now, the closest thing to online store I have is Whatnot, eBay, and Etsy. So you can always go on there, put in FWACATA, you can find me there, or go to FWACATA.com and you can see all the links. I'm going to see if I do a little bit more of this offline, or maybe tomorrow I'll revisit it and get it on here. I got to see how my schedule is. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Babo, for the purchase. And I am going to get the fuck out of here because I have other stuff I have to do. And then I have to go to work. You guys have an awesome weekend. Have a great time. And let me know what's up. Be good.